Amidst the fog, the Eiffel Tower rose like a sentinel of old, its iron lattice piercing the sky. I had always been enamored by the tower's grandeur, its towering form evoking a sense of wonder and awe. Little did I know that my admiration for its beauty would soon intertwine with an experience that would forever haunt my dreams. It was an unusually chilly evening in October, when I found myself strolling along the Seine River, gazing at the illuminated Eiffel Tower in the distance. The city's ambience was enchanting, the laughter of couples and the distant hum of traffic creating a soothing melody. Yet as I walked closer to the tower, an inexplicable unease began to crawl up my spine. I ascended the tower's graceful arches, each step taking me higher into the night. The city lights shimmered below, but the moon seemed to wane as an eerie darkness cast a shroud over the tower's peak. The air grew heavy, and I sensed a palpable change in the atmosphere. My heart quickened as I reached the summit, and a gust of cold wind swept through me. It was then that I noticed a figure standing at the edge of the platform, a shadowy silhouette against the night sky. A chill ran down my spine as I realized that I was not alone. My steps faltered, but an inexplicable force compelled me forward. The figure turned slowly to face me, revealing hollow eyes that seemed to pierce through my very soul. "Welcome," a whisper emanated, carried by the wind itself. The voice was both haunting and melodic, like the mournful wail of a siren. "I've been waiting for you." My voice caught in my throat, and I managed to stammer, "Who are you?" The figure remained still for a moment before raising a hand to point at the city below. "Do you see them?" it asked, its voice carrying a tone of sorrow. "The lost souls, wandering the streets, seeking salvation." I squinted down at the city, my heart pounding in my chest. My breath hitched as I saw translucent figures, shadows of people who seemed to drift aimlessly through the streets, their faces etched with despair. What are they?" I managed to whisper, my voice barely audible over the wind. "They are the forgotten," the figure replied, its voice tinged with sorrow. "Lost souls trapped between the realms, unable to find peace." As its words washed, a surge of empathy coursed through my veins. I felt a connection to those wandering souls, an overwhelming desire to help them find release from their torment. "How can I help them?" I asked, my voice trembling. The figure turned its gaze back to me, and for a moment I thought I saw a hint of gratitude in its eyes. "You possess a gift," it said, "a gift to bridge the gap between worlds." Suddenly, the platform beneath me began to shift, the very structure of the Eiffel Tower transforming into an ethereal gateway. The city lights dimmed, and a pale mist enveloped everything around me. The figure extended a hand towards me, its touch sending a surge of energy through me. "Use this gift," it urged. "Guide them towards the light, and perhaps you shall find your own salvation." With those words, I felt a surge of determination. I stepped through the gateway, into the mist, my heart aching for the lost souls below. Each touch, each whispered word became a beacon of hope, leading the wandering spirits towards a gentle light that flickered in the distance. Hours passed in what felt like an instant, and as dawn's first light touched the city, the mist began to dissipate. The platform reappeared solid once more, and the figure stood before me, its form growing faint. "Thank you," it whispered, its voice barely audible. "You've shown compassion where others have not." As the figure faded into the morning light, a sense of fulfillment washed over me. The city below began to stir with the awakening day, and as I descended the Eiffel Tower, I felt a profound connection to the world around me. Years have passed since that fateful night, yet the memory remains etched in my mind. The Eiffel Tower, once a symbol of wonder, now carries a deeper significance for me. A reminder of the night I bridged the gap between worlds and found a purpose that transcends the boundaries of life and death.